Breaking news. Nnamdi Kanu's challenge pointless British Foreign Secretary. The hearing in the Judiciary Review challenge against the Foreign Secretary brought on the behalf of the separatist leader Nnamdi Kanu took place on Tuesday at the Royal Court of Justice, London, United Kingdom. Hi guys, welcome back to Prospect Channel TV. Thank you for always coming out here. If you are here for the first time, kindly subscribe to our channel and don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you once again. May God bless you all. The hearing in the Judiciary Review challenge against the Foreign Secretary brought on the behalf of the separatist leader Nnamdi Kanu took place on Tuesday at the Royal Court of Justice, London, United Kingdom. Politics Nigeria reports that Kanu is the British Nigerian leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, an outlauded group that calls for self-determination for the Southeast geopolitical zone. IPOB was proscribed by the Nigerian government, led by President Muhammadu Buhari. In June 2021, Kanu was arrested, or can I say adopted, at an airport in Nairobi, Kenya, by security forces and was detained in the East Africa country. He was then flown on a private plane to Nigeria. For the past 18 months, he has been held in solitary confinement in a cell at the Department of State Services (DSS) headquarters in Abuja. Kanu had reportedly traveled to Kenya on his British passport. Since his detention in Nigeria, Kanu's family have been asking the British government to take steps to secure his release on the grounds there was no lawful base for bringing Kanu to Nigeria, and he was therefore subject to what they tag as extraordinary rendition. Kanu's family has also argued that his ongoing detention in Obituary. However, the Foreign Secretary has, to date, failed to reach a firm view on whether Kanu was subject to extraordinary rendition. The family's legal team brought the challenge on the basis that reaching a firm view is necessary to lawfully determine what steps should be taken to arrest Kanu. During the hearing on Tuesday, Charlotte Casey, acting for Kanu's brother Kingsley Kanuwata Kanu, highlighted that the IPOB leader has been the victim of a brazen and violent extraordinary rendition. She stated that this is not the first time that the Nigerian government has tried to harm Kanu. In September 2017, when he was at his home in Nigeria, the Nigerian military launched a violent raid on his house and killed 28 members of IPOB in the process. She cited a Nigerian court judgment in which the judge described the Nigerian government agent as setting out as pythons to terminate the life of Kanu. She then outlined the evidence that Kanu has been subject to extraordinary rendition, noting that the Nigerian government itself has admitted in domestic proceedings that it transferred Kanu to Nigeria without any lawful warrant for arrest, nor any extradition process. Moreover, the Nigerian Court of Appeal ruled that Kanu was subject to extraordinary rendition, a position she said the Federal Court of Nigeria subsequently adopted. She explained that given the danger Kanu faces from the Muhammadu Buhari administration, it is incumbent on the British government to assist him. She referred the court to domestic policies that evidence a clear acceptance by the British government that it has a role in protecting its citizens abroad, where there is evidence of a miscarriage of justice and various instances in which the British government has publicly condemned the actions of other states or called for the release of its citizens where they have been arbitrarily detained abroad. She argued that the evidence of Kanu's rendition has been clear and overwhelming for some time. In response, Sir James Eddy, acting on the behalf of the Foreign Secretary, stated that reaching a firm view on whether Kanu was subject to extraordinary rendition was a matter of foreign policy in which the courts must not interfere. He added that there was no legal base for the court to require the Foreign Secretary to reach a view and that Kanu's challenge was pointless. Following the hearing, the parties are now waiting for the court to provide its ruling. Reflecting on the hearing, Kingsley Kanu, who brought the challenge, said, "It is well known that the Nigerian courts are heavily influenced by the Nigerian government. However, they have been brave enough to take a firm stand and rule that my brother was subject to extraordinary rendition at the hands of the Nigerian government. If the Nigerian court can do this, it is not clear to me that further evidence the British government needs to reach a firm view. I hope that the UK court will now require the Foreign Secretary to reach a firm view." Shrine Maker, one of the solicitors representing Kanu, said, "Kanu is a British citizen who has been subject to one of the most serious and egregious breaches of human rights. The government's position in referring to reach a view or on whether he has been subject to extraordinary rendition amounts to a refusal to condemn his breach. If the court allow the British government to take his position, this sets a deeply troubling and dangerous precedent for any British citizen who might find himself at risk abroad." Kanu's family is represented by John Harford and Shrine Maker of Bindmans LLP together with Charlotte Kelsey of Blackstone's Chambers. So guys, let's hear from you. Please do not forget to subscribe to this channel if you have not. Thank you for always stopping by.